Hi YouTube, what's up, what's going on? As you can see, I got my hair done, it's growing, and I got an announcement to make. It will be locked probably, well not probably, either March or April. So I'm doing good as you can see. But anyway, not here for that, because I'm loving my hair today. But okay, um, what I'm here to talk about is Black Ink Crew Season 5, Episode 4. I'll be back with my thoughts. So we see Duchess. He, we know that Caesar made Duchess in charge. So Duchess comes in and she sees Sky with her boobs all out, and she said, "We're gonna talk about dress code a little bit later." So she sits at the Sky sits at the desk and tells Duchess how Tiffany was talking mad crap about her. And here's what I'm gonna say about that. And I hope y'all like the new thing, cause I know how y'all don't like the camera moving. So I hope y'all like this. Let me move back a little bit. I hope y'all like this. Hopefully y'all will. But yeah, I feel like Sky, you shouldn't have done that. Even if she was talking crap about Sky, but that wasn't your place. And I'll be back with my thoughts on the next scene. But that wasn't your place. Sky, I like you, but you being kind of messy with this. I mean, you really are. You are being messy at this point. You are. You are. Seriously. But anyway, I'll be back with my thoughts on the next scene. Oh yeah, and I think that was a smart thing to want to talk to Duchess personally. I think so. I mean, because you was just being messy, Scott. But I'm be back with my thoughts on the next scene. Okay, be right back. So Duchess' first order of business was to get rid of the stripper pole. Agree with that because it's very unprofessional to have a stripper pole and a tattoo shop. Because if I was going to get a tattoo and I saw that it was a stripper pole in the shop, I would just go the other way. I would just go that way, towards that way. And what is all sad about the stripper pole, man? Let it go. It's just a pole, bruh. You need to just go to the strip club and just enjoy yourself. Just do that for me, Walt. You just need to go to the strip club and enjoy yourself, cause it does not need to be a stripper pole in the shop. Period. Under no circumstances. I agree with Duchess on that. But I'm about to go in on you and at the end. So get prepared. If you got kids, get them out the room because I'm about to go in on Duchess. At the end though. Yeah. Um be back with my thoughts on the next scene. I'm back. So, she laid down some ground rules. She says random drug testing will be a possibility. She said another thing, tardiness, another thing, uniform, another thing. Just, but I think that it was a good idea, especially for 113. And she's making the boom boom room, uh, the room for the VIP clients, which I thought that was smart. Okay, I thought that was smart, like for real. I thought that was really, really smart. Be back with my thoughts. Well, be back. So, oh shit, he has a client. He does his tattoo. Um, his tattoo, it was okay. It was real basic. My brother-in-law has better tattoos than that, but that's not the point. Way better tattoos than that. It was very basic. Be back with my thoughts. I'm back for a quick second. He talks about Nikki, and my thing about this whole thing about Nikki's situation, him marrying her, congratulations to Richard and whatever her name is. My whole thing about that is it's something like she is crazy, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It's something about her that just doesn't sit right with me. And I'll be back with my thoughts on the next scene. So we see Duchess and Caesar. They're at the at this look like a Japanese restaurant. I'm gonna say it was a Japanese restaurant, and they was talking, and this is where I'm about to kind of go in just a little bit. They were talking, and Duchess was like, I mean, Caesar went wrong person. Caesar said, I want a boy. And I'm sorry, I keep looking at my hair. And she's like, I don't know. It's not a good thing right now because I have to manage 113 and I have to manage Pretty in Ink. It's just not a good idea right now. He like, I want a boy. I need a boy. And my daughter, she asking for a little brother. But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I'm gonna say this to you, Caesar. This is for you. You guys was supposed to talk about that before y'all got married. So y'all supposed to clear the air about everything. Y'all supposed to clear the air. Clear the air. Because things like this happen. Then you get, oh, I'm not. Then she was like, oh, you're gonna have to have a baby by somebody else. Really? And y'all didn't even sit down. Y'all didn't even talk about that. Like seriously, um, these things have to be discussed. It have to. If you gonna marry somebody, these things have to be discussed. Period. Point blank. And that's my opinion. I'm serious. These things have to be discussed. And if you're not discussing anything, that's where the problem comes in at. Comment below and let me know if I'm right or I'm wrong. I'll be back with my thoughts on the next scene. But yeah, they should have. Duchess and Caesar should have talked about that a long time before they decided to get married. Cause this type of thing happens. Be back with my thoughts on the next scene. So on the next scene, we see Tiffany and Young Bay. Cause Tiffany aunt, they have a memorial. They have a memorial. Basically, they have a party to celebrate when her aunt got murdered. When her aunt was in this domestic violence situation. And Young Bay, she was just saying how her family didn't get together, how her family didn't do that sort of type of thing, and then they let the balloons go up in the air, and I felt like that was touching. I felt like that was really, really a touching scene. Be back with my thoughts on the next scene. So next scene, we see Nikki in the Uber, and she's like, "Where are we going to eat lunch?" and all this type of stuff. And oh shit, he's just like, "Come to the courthouse." And she's like, "What? What's going on?" Come to the courthouse. And so he was basically like, want it. I want to marry you." And she was like, "Give me 3 reasons why you want to marry me." And he was just like, you're kind, you're loving, and all that good stuff." They got married. So congratulations to Richard. I mean, I'm fucking. Oh shit, and Nikki, they got married. Congratulations to y'all. I just can't put my finger on it, but okay. Be back my thoughts on the next scene. So, old shit comes into the shop. He said, "I want to tell them we got married, but all the drama that's going on, I'm not going to tell them. So I hope they don't recognize this." And I'm like, "Nigga, why don't you just go ahead and tell them? Like, what's the worst that can happen to you?" And then on the next scene, and then Duchess walks into the shop. She says that they're gonna have a tattoo a thon to get uh, Black Ink oh, Black Ink Crew on 113 back to square one. And she talking about she wanted to make it rain. I'm like, really, really, come on now. But I'll be back with my thoughts on the next scene. So we see Donna and Walt. They go into this jury place, and she melted down the wedding ring to a small little diamond. I guess I don't know. But the guy at the shop, the guy at the jewelry store. He said it's only worth 150, because she's all excited talking about I'm gonna get my own apartment. I'm gonna use this ring to get my apartment or whatever. And Walt, he just laughs. I like Walt. I like Walt. He just laughs, but I'm like, why did you melt the ring down? You could have got way more money without you melting the ring down. But okay, be back with my thoughts on the next scene. But I like Walt. Yeah, I like Walt. Oh, and I forgot. Teddy comes back to 115 to beg for his job back. Caesar said no, because you couldn't handle it last time when I gave you the management position, and I agree with Caesar. Be back with my thoughts on the next scene. So tonight is in the next scene it was the tattoo-a-thon, and Watt and Sky, they was singing or whatever. Sky went over and touched Tiffany's face. Then she started cussing her out. "Sky, I like you, but you was wrong. You was wronger than two left shoes. Why are you, Sky? You can't fight everybody, man. You can't do that, because I honestly do believe that if Tiffany wanted to, she can whoop your ass. But I also believe that she don't want to lose her job. Nobody wants to lose their job. You, what is your problem? I don't like her. I don't like her. What is your problem? What is your problem? But I'll be back with my thoughts on the next scene. But what is your problem? Like, she said, "Fuck this. I'm walking out. I don't want to deal with this." And Dutch, she had to tell her, "Don't leave. Just stay," and all this type of stuff. But I'll be back with my thoughts on the next scene. Be right back. But Sky, you was wrong. Absolutely wrong with that one. But I'll be right back with my thoughts. So we see the tattoo-a-thon, it went all wrong. Because Sky had Dutch's tattoo artist waiting, and she was upset, and I would have been upset too. How I have this is the thing I was talking about in my random video about appointments and having people waiting. That's what I was talking about. But she had her client waiting. Tiffany, she gets Tiffany to come back in the shop to tattoo her celebrity client. She walks right past Sky, walks right past her client, and then Sky, she's still instigating, she's still keeping it going. Why? And then Duchess, she calls C's and tell him that she's going back to North Carolina, that she can't do this. Understandable, I get it. Whatever have you. That was my review for and Sky. You are getting on my nerves. You are. You really are. Because you're sitting up there constantly instigating. She talking about some, you just walk past the client and yada yada yada. So the fuck, what if she walked past the client and like they just said, let her have her freaking moment. But that was my review. Follow me on my social media sites, Raphael Hardwick, that's RAPHEALHARDWICK. Follow me on Instagram at Anthony7701. That's ANFERNEE 7701. Follow me on Snapchat at Anthony64. That's ANFERNEE 64. Follow me on Twitter at Anthony6755. That's ANFERNEE 6755. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.